Naughty or nice, Sabine Singh has definitely been naughty on All My Children.
And not that there's anything wrong with that. Why did I say negative?
Nicely put, nicely put. But now she's looking for a nice guy in tonight's America's Most Eligible.
Thank you, Dana, for naming that entire story franchise about me, but I'm taking.
So you get to punish me?
She's a very, very bad girl.
I am sick of you.
Bachelorette Sabine, and whatever you do, don't confuse her with her All My Children alter ego.
I am different than Greenlee because I am not a psychopath.
But Sabine does describe herself as silly, among other things.
Looking for a good time, intelligent, worldly, gentle.
Her father was born in India and her mother was born in Austria. But this lovely lady considers herself a New Yorker through and through.
I am an American girl who grew up on the border of New Jersey, who loves Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen and boots that are way too high and long nails and big hair.
And when it comes to men, she has a long list.
Just someone with a unique sense of self and spirit. Just get me. And if you don't get me, show me that you want to get me.
Turn-ons, gotcha.
The sexiest feature in a man is his voice.
And her worst date ever tops the list of worst dates.
I ended up tripping over someone's foot at the exit, knocking my head, and completely passed out. He didn't really call again.
No worries, Sabine. We got your number.
This is ABC Reveals SoapNet's sizzling summer secrets. From All My Children, here's Cameron Matheson and Sabine Singh. Well, so much has happened lately on All My Children. It seems that Pine Valley has become a magnet for mayhem.
You know what? That's true. That's true. I mean, every time you look around, somebody new arrives in town and sets off all kinds of trouble. Here, let's show you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, let's show you.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Greenlee's not going to let anything get in her way. But here's a secret we can reveal. When an accident forces her to drive off a cliff, the consequences will be life-altering for Ryan, Kendall, and Kendall's family.
We saw that Jonathan's in love with Lily, whose autism doesn't allow him to touch her. Things are going to get complicated when her lookalike sister, Ava, dresses up as Lily and makes love to him.
So, we know that Jack and Erica were on the verge of reconciling, but then someone offered $1 million to charity if they divorced. This summer, we're going to learn the identity of that donor. Okay, all I can tell you is that it's someone I know really well.
I know who it is.
Who?
Well, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
God, they don't tell me anything.
There is so much going on, I can't wait to see what kind of mayhem comes next.
So watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights on SoapNet. This summer, the fireworks are not going to stop on the 4th of July.
Right. Enough to make her look beautiful. What about me?
Oh, right, like you can't be home. All right.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me off camera.
That's because the camera's actually
Do that a pose.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3.
Happy hour?
Oh, sweetheart. We were actually just talking.
Is that good?
Working with Sabine is not only a pleasure, but if I can be honest with you, it's a bit of a challenge. She is a bit of a nightmare. I mean, at first, anyway, I felt that she was very whiny and she's a bit annoying, like trying to get spoiled. She's coming, actually. But now, I mean, working with Sabine is an absolute joy. She's a bunch of laughs, very, very friendly, very, very gorgeous, and she helps me out anytime I'm, having problems with my dialogue.
Here's the trick with Aiden, ladies. If you ever meet him, as long as you say something nice, you get a kiss on the cheek.
Something
Aiden,
horrible.
you're so handsome. Aiden, I love what you're wearing today. Aiden, your pecs are so big. That gets 2 kisses.
It's not that true, though. You're lying now.
I'm Sabine Singh, and I have the honor of playing Greenlee Smythe, Lavery Dupre Montgomery II, the first being Rebecca Budding. I went to NYU, that's where I graduated from, Tisch School of the Arts, where I trained for acting. I'm originally from New York. I spent some time in California doing the audition thing, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to have a job in New York City. I've lived here for 13 years. It's really hard to get work here and live in your hometown, so it's a true blessing. Oh my God, that voice. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, are you on television? That voice. Your voice is so distinct. And ever since then, every time I come to work, I'm so nervous about what my voice sounds like. What's really great, or what I hope becomes developed upon, is that right now he's the only person that can truly see her heart, and he doesn't judge her for it. He calls her on all her shots. He knows when she's playing games. And then moving to the dynamic of he's been hired by Zach to take me hostage and keep me away from Kendall and Spike and Ryan. But it has been so much fun since I have been here. There's a lot of really fun stuff coming up, so make sure you watch.
Famous poncho in the movie? You gonna be wearing that gray poncho? That's right. Are you gonna do it? Of course. Okay, I was gonna say, we gotta see the poncho.
But Martha's most important accessory, her daughter Alexis.
This is my darling daughter, Lexi.
Played by Sabine Singh in very dark and somber court attire.
Lexi, if you're watching, a color. Once in a while, pink, orange,
Lucky
light
me.
green. No, Lexi, you have a beautiful wardrobe. It's Armani.
Are you sucking up or something?
No, I don't want to ever meet her, I'm afraid.
Are you serious? What would you say if she came walking in here?
Lexi, it was completely a career move. I hope you can understand.
Catch Martha, Lexi, and all the drama when Martha Behind Bars airs this fall on CBS.
Entering Martha Stewart's world on the small screen, Sabine Singh joins us live. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Great to have you. Nice to have a New York native in the house.
Thank you.
Which is great that you've been able to enter the acting business and stay in New York, which I'm sure is very important to you, right?
And pay my rent.
And pay your rent, which is always good.
Sometimes
right?
with a bartending job on the side, but yeah.
But hey,
exactly.
whatever pays the bills. Now you play Martha Stewart's daughter in the TV movie. What was it like playing somebody who actually not only lives in New York but is a real existing person?
Honestly, there was so much more pressure because when you take another role, you can fly with it and make up and justify anything for that character. This is a person that exists, and so you want to justify, dignify, honor. But to tell you the truth, there wasn't much information to find on Lexi, and I couldn't find any video clips on who she is and what she did. And of course now she aired on The Apprentice last night, and the whole world knows what she looks like and what she did, and I'm not so sure that that's what I did. But
so what was it like working with Sybil Shepherd?
Sybil is crazy, and she is a love. She's a darling. I was just telling a friend of mine that she is genuinely, with all the work that I've done, the most sincere actress I have ever worked with. Her level of sincerity, and especially because she's been in the business for so long. She's been in Hollywood
We've
for
all watched
so
her from the Moonlighting days and everything.
You know, she says it like she sees it, but she means what she says, and
really
that's so
refreshing.
appreciative, especially being in the entertainment business. You know, yeah, she's great. She's absolutely great.
Now let's see. You know, we also took a picture of the real Lexi and
God.
you. Okay, so let's see if there really is a resemblance.
None. Look at that. Nothing.
But hey, you pulled it off pretty well.
Yeah.
You have a similar face shape, except
You know
that except that you're
I'm
like
an
half
actress
Indian.
for a reason, so watch the
If you could
movie
pull it
and I'll look more like
So
her
tell
in
us
the
about your
film.
nationality. I mean, your last name is Singh, so you're half Indian, half what?
My dad is from India.
Of course you know Suki, right?
Indians are in the house.
But people don't believe it.
No, they never do.
You're a blonde surfer girl.
Yes, I'm always playing a cheerleader on TV.
Well, you do it well.
Maybe
So
after this, people watching don't want to do the cheerleader thing so much. No, half Indian, but my mom's from Austria, so
Wow,
I
it's a
got
beautiful
those
combo.
other genes. Or, as my mother will not admit, there was a milkman. Or a
There
pool boy.
always is. Now, in the meantime...
It's funny, my mother looks almost exactly like Martha Stewart.
Wow, so they could have cast her and then you could...
There you go.
All right, now
That'll
we
be the
wanna
next
welcome you.
biopic.
Right, exactly. We want to welcome you to the world of being a person written up in newspapers. Because today you're in the Post, apparently seen canoodling with David Schwimmer.
Yeah, you know, I found out about that about 5 minutes ago, so I'm a little overwhelmed, and I have no comment except he is a lovely soul, and we're just friends.
just friends. Even though you were, apparently you were getting your tarot cards read and sipping the root beer float.
You know
like
what?
Lady in
I'm
the
sorry
Tramp.
to disappoint the New York City readers. It is the Post. There were no tarot cards. There was no root beer float, and there was no canoodling.
Okay.
Maybe in the future there could be some canoodling.
Well, he's a good boy, you know?
and I've seen him canoodle on Friends.
There you
he
go.
looks like a good canoodler.
Well, thank you so much. And I want to mention, by the way, Martha Behind Bars airs Sunday night on CBS. And by the way, she's very involved in a charity called the Art of Living Youth. And there's a walk on October 9th. Go to www.artoflivingyouth.org for info. And all the proceeds are going to benefit the children in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. So it's great that you're involved in so many causes.
Yes, please. Thank you so much for mentioning that specifically.
And coming up tomorrow was a scandal that rocked the White House. Now get ready for Monica the Musical. Wait till you see this.
All right, Sabine, thank you so much. We have to say hello to your mom and dad from Rockland County, and she's also a member of my tribe, so we have to support her. Hi, Mom and Dad.